Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the sign-up video for, I guess I'm going to call it Formula AS, the Formula AS World Championship. I need to think of a title sponsor, but welcome to yet another sign-up series on the brand new channel Alpha Sierra F1 Department. Now, what is this? This series is going to be a little bit more different from what you're used to. As you can tell from the name over here, for the title over here, this series will not be done on NR 2003 as per usual, but it will be done on F1 2014 instead. Now, this was an idea that I had for a very good amount of years, 9 years, because this was something that I've been thinking about doing since 2017, since F1 2017 dropped, and now I finally decided to do it, especially with the new channel. So yeah, why not give it a shot? This stand-up video in particular is going to work a little bit more differently than what you're used to, in the sense of you're not going to sign for the teams, but what you're going to do is that you're going to sign up drivers to be put in a draft. And of course, I'm also going to put my drivers on the draft, bar one, which is of course the driver that I have to drive for, because F1 2014 does not have a spectator mode. And there's a reason why. This grid over here, all these teams, they are not equal. They are tiered. Now, the car set is custom. It's not it's a custom car set, as you can probably tell by the fact that Andretti is in this thing, and some other Alfa Romeo is also in this thing, Alfa Tauri, still Alfa Tauri. So yeah, you can immediately tell that this is not the like 2025 or the 2024 car set. And because this thing is tiered, the only way I thought of making it fair is to randomize the drivers. So to put the drivers on a wheel, and then have the RNG gods decide who's going to drive for which. By the way, this is not the way the teams are tiered. They are in alphabetical order. At least I try to make it in alphabetical order, but there's another way how they're going to drive for. This is not the tiers. This is not how the team are going to do. And if you're wondering, I did the same thing for the driver that I had to drive for, and Williams came up, so I'm going to drive for Williams. But the maximum amount of drivers that I am going to allow is 30 drivers for 20 seats. So 10 will not be making it to the grid. Well, I say 30. Technically, it's 29 for 19 seats, because again, I'm not going to have one driver for me has already been decided. So yeah, it's going to be 29 drivers for 19 seats, and the rules are going to be a little bit pretty similar to what you're usually used to with my NR series, those being realistic names, 4 drivers per user. And one thing that I'm actually going to add now is the nationality. Like, what is your driver's nationality? I'm going to assume a good chunk of you are going to put Americans, because most of you guys are fucking NASCAR fans, so I would assume a good chunk of your drivers are going to be Americans. But I don't know. I could potentially have some surprises. Like, for example, Samet Ozkan, he's from Sweden, but I'm pretty sure he's Turkish. So yeah, that's an example. But now for things like the point standings, the point system, and the calendar will be done in the second video that's actually going to explain the draft. Actually going to be all about the draft. The sign-up period is going to be the usual 2 weeks, and there's pretty much nothing else to be said other than see you at the draft once this thing is done and dusted. See you then.